Hello, you've made it to week 2 of Anatomy and Physiology, or Structure and Function, and you should be proud of yourself for making it this far. If you've made it through week 1 and diving into week 2, I think you'll probably continue to succeed. So, with that said, let me jump into a few of the announcements for this week. Basically, there are 3 things that are due this week, and I'll talk about those real quickly. The first thing is the course project topic selection is due. The written assignment is due, and that's titled Tissues to Tattoos. I think you'll find that kind of interesting and fun. And then the last thing is the discussion. Don't forget, each week by Wednesday, 11:59 p.m., the initial discussion post is due, and then by Saturday at 11:59 p.m., the final discussion is due. So again, don't forget the discussion topics, and again, dive into those, have fun. And don't forget my criteria for grading the discussions. It's some easy points, and if you follow the directions, you should be able to pick up all those points. The questions will be listed in both in the course and also in the announcements for the week. So don't forget the questions that are due this week. Also, let's talk a little bit about the project. Basically, you're going to select your project this week, and the topic is going to be on a disease or disorder of your choice. However, I would like to have you pick an organ system specifically that it affects. For example, diabetes often affects the pancreas, and that would be one example. I usually see a lot of papers on diabetes, so pick something different, something a little interesting. If you really want to do diabetes, that's fine, but I kind of challenge you to find something a little bit off the beaten path, and that'll stretch your horizons if you can. And during the course of the project, there will be multiple due dates. For example, there'll be an outline that's due coming up. There'll be a rough draft, I believe, that's due coming up, and then obviously the final project. The paper should be in APA format, but for this week, all I need is the topic selection. You can just simply, you don't even have to upload a file if you don't want to. Just put it in the topic selection box and just say, I want to do like I mentioned, diabetes as an example, and it affects the pancreas. And that would be enough for me for the week for this submission. And then again, don't forget the regular assignment and the discussion. So with that said, I'm going to refer you at this point to the weekly announcements that I'll post for the class. Thanks much, and enjoy the week 2. And by the way, I'm always here by email or by phone if you need me. And don't forget the optional office hours on Tuesday. If you need to jump in there, we move those to 7. I believe it's 7 p.m. Central Time. If I have that incorrect, just go ahead and look at the announcements. It'll be posted there for you as well. Thanks much. Have a great week, and just jump in.